Hello. Welcome to my bedroom. I don't know why I'm filming in my bedroom for a food video. It's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? Given everything that's going on in the world right now, I've been just eating in bed watching TV. I know, I should probably at least, upgrade and go down to my living room and binge on the couch. However, I don't have my filming equipment down in my living room, so here we are in my bedroom. Come hang out with me. I am so excited to share this recipe with you. It's a recipe that I actually just kind of threw together on a whim. I remember a few years ago I had posted a picture on Instagram. Here it is for your viewing pleasure. And then I also posted it to Facebook, and a lot of people were like, hey, that's super cute. How do you make that? And then I just spaced out and forgot to post that recipe. So here we are today with a little tutorial on how to make it. I love these individual size servings because it helps me control how much sugar I'm getting, because let's just face it, this is not a healthy treat. It's definitely an indulgent, decadent kind of Easter treat, but it is so cute and so yummy. With the individual size portions, I don't feel guilty at all. Maybe just a smidge, but I don't feel that guilty about making these and storing them in the fridge, and then whenever I want kind of a fancy little dessert, I'll just pull it right out. They're so easy to make. If you have kids, this is something that they can make themselves, or you can kind of supervise them. All it takes is a few ingredients. You can always substitute for a non-dairy version, like coconut milk would be amazing in these white chocolate coconut cream pies, right? Go figure, coconut milk and a coconut cream pie, like what? I had some half and half and some 2% milk, and I just kind of mixed the two together to create this more creamy consistency of the pudding. So if you're interested in how to get this yummy little edible bird's nest treat for Easter, then stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started on how to make this really creamy, delicious filling. You're going to take a package of cream cheese. You're going to let it sit out on the counter for an hour or two just to soften up. You do not want this to be cold because it will be too hard to get into that creamy consistency. You're going to beat it, make it suffer. Just kidding. You are going to whip it into shape. You're going to make it so that it's easy to spread, it's easy to smooth out. Then you're going to set that aside, take a microwavable container, measure out a cup of white chocolate chips, and you'll want to blast it for maybe 10 to 20 seconds per instance until you've got a completely melted white chocolate base. Then you're going to add that to your cream cheese. And now a brief interlude, a feast for your eyes, the sexy, the irresistible, drizzling white chocolate. And then you're gonna whip it really good. Whip it real good. You're gonna whip it until it's fluffy, which can take about a minute with a high-speed mixer. And then set that aside. In another bowl, you're gonna take any kind of pudding mix. I'm using this coconut cream flavored one. It's completely up to you if you want to use instant pudding mix or if you want to get creative and make your own. For the ease of this, I just use an instant pudding from Jell-O and the coconut cream flavor. It works really well. You're going to follow the instructions on the back of the box and have the amount of wet ingredients. You do want it to be a little bit thicker than a typical pudding, and don't worry if it seems really runny at first. There's cornstarch and some other ingredients in the mix itself that thickens it, so it will thicken up over time. Then once that's whipped up, while it's still runny, immediately pour that into your cream cheese base and mix it all together. This is going to help that cream filling mix a lot easier. The consistency will eventually feel more like a custard. It'll feel a little gelatinous, if that's a fun word. Hey, cat. It's so delicious, even cats like it. Anyway, I digress. Where was I? The consistency will be pretty thick, and then you're going to take your individual little servings, or if you don't want to make individual servings, you want a larger pie tin, go for it. You just buy a pre-made graham cracker crust, or you can even do Oreo if you like. I chose graham cracker because that's all I could find in the small individual ones. Quick question. If you know of a place where I can get individual size Oreo crust or some other funky fun flavors of these pre-made cracker or some sort of crumb crusts, I can't speak. Please let me know in the comments below because I would love you forever. Please let everyone know because I'm sure that would be a question that others might have too. You know, we can help each other out here. Okay, so going back, you're gonna fill these little pie tins all the way up. Don't worry about it overflowing, whatever. It's not, you don't have to bake it. It's not gonna rise. It's not gonna do anything special. Just make sure you fill in all the nooks and crannies. Now for the fun decorations. Some people like toasted coconut, some people don't, so it's all up to you and what your preferences are. I still happen to really like it and it makes sense with a coconut cream. I take shredded coconut and then I mix in a couple drops of green food coloring. I just want it to kind of look like grass a little bit. It's going to be brown and green, so it's going to resemble typical bird's nest, right? You're going to turn on the broiler, but you're going to be very careful once you put that coconut in. It only takes about 10 to 15 seconds before it's toasty. I made the mistake earlier. This is my second round, to be honest, because I walked away and thought it would take more like 30 to 40 seconds. I came back and it was totally burnt, like black, and it smelled awful. So I had to do it a second time, and it's just a waste of coconut. So keep a close eye on it. It will toast very, very quickly. So once you pull it out, then throw it in a bowl, and then you have that for a topper. So just sprinkle on some coconut as you see fit, and then for a little garnish, add your little chocolate eggs or whatever candy eggs you like on top, and voila. And it's up to you if you want to eat them right away. They're great right off the bat, or you can let them set in the fridge. Man, it makes such an amazing dessert. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. I made this a couple years ago, and I made the individual size ones for the kids and then a giant one for the adults. Yeah, everybody really, really liked these. If you do not like coconut, which is totally understandable, or you're allergic, like I have some friends who are allergic to coconut, you can change this out and do chocolate or vanilla or whatever flavors you like. What flavor combination would you suggest on this? Would it be chocolate or maybe banana or whatever? What flavors do you think would be really good with white chocolate? Let me know if you have any suggestions on any substitutes for the coconut grass. Ooh, you know what else would be really cute, but I didn't have any and I'm not a big fan of them? Putting a peep on top. Put a peep with these little eggs and you got the cutest little thing ever, okay? It'd be adorable, but I don't like peeps, so I didn't want to buy any and waste them. If you make this, please tag me on Instagram, share a picture, because I would love to see this explode on Instagram. You can tag me at Emily's89. Woo-hoo. Yeah, that would totally make my day. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Have a wonderful Easter, and I'll see you next time. Live remarkably.
Mwah. Bye.